All right, before we put the wraps on this thing, we're going to ask Whit Watson 2 would-you-rather questions. Now, I'm going to give you 2 scenarios.
Okay.
You ready? Nice. Oh, a little. I like that. A little official. Now to our beat reporter, Brian Fantana.
That's right. You got to get the.
Yeah.
we need to practice our promos before this day is over.
That is good. That is good. That's a good look. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. Our reporter in the field. No, you did RPM tonight. You look like you're down on the NASCAR track with the microphone and the headphones, and you're going to see this setup, George.
Well, I've seen it. I see it every day.
All right, first scenario. Whit, would you rather have a band of mariachi singers follow you everywhere? Mm-hmm. That's your first option. Mm-hmm. Or have one determined bagpipe player follow you everywhere? Ooh. That's the first scenario. Easy. We're going to break you in. Now, it's an interesting
group of mariachi players.
Yeah.
The single bagpipe player.
The single bagpipe player. Both unique in their own right.
True. I'm going to have to go bagpipe.
One.
That's
that's
right. That is the correct answer, Whit.
That is correct.
Bagpipe it was right or wrong answer.
Bagpipe is much. It's a much more dignified sound.
Right.
It's more regal.
Right. Mariachi singers I often find irritating, annoying, that sort of thing. And you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to have them following you around. But that being said, it would kind of be fun to have that little group follow you around.
Well, if I was, for example, if I was in the Spirit, if I was in Mexico, that might be excellent to have them follow me around. But in general, if there's no territorial restriction on the instrument, I'm going to go with the bagpipe.
Right.
Now this one, and this is the last one. We may have to censor this a little bit, but would you rather have a sleepwalking problem that causes you to wander the streets at night? Somehow you get out of your house and you wander the streets, or causes you to get up at night and pee all over your furniture? Those are the 2 scenarios. You either are wandering the streets out at night,
yes,
or you are doing that on your furniture.
I'm going to surprise you. You ready for this?
Whoa, how about that?
I'm going to surprise you, and I'm going to say the nocturnal urinary problem. Let me tell you why.
That's good. Good phrasing.
Let me tell you why. Because you can take preventative measures inside your own house so that you don't hurt anything. If you're out there walking the streets,
if you're
sleepwalking at night on the streets, you can get mugged, you can get hit by a car, you get bit by a dog. There's all kinds of possibilities. The weather's bad, you catch cold, don't like that. But you could lock your doors, you could bolt the windows, and you could place some Visqueen down on your living room furniture, and then you're pretty much all set. You're not bothering anybody. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go number 2.
That's totally wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm going number 2. George, you'd rather walk the streets at night asleep.
Apparently that's incorrect.
George, you'd rather walk the streets at night asleep.
Whit, urine is urine. Let's face it.
So then throw some plastic down.
It doesn't matter about the right.
That's
lock the doors, bolt the windows, and create a little hallway for yourself where you go into a room that's designed for the very purpose. Build a drain, for God's sake.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
Put down some linoleum.
I'm
sorry. I'm just interested in public safety, George. I'm not going to be out there walking the streets asleep. I'm sorry.
Not so much cleanliness, just safety.
You could cause serious car accidents that way, George. Come on.
You never know who you're going to meet
Think outside the box, for God's sake. Come on.
There's a lot of nice people out there at 3 a.m.
You don't know who
you would know. Yeah.
But this is how we wrap things up on the Dante Galante Show. These are the kind of things we talk about.
That'll be the parting memory of this little segment. That's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Whit, we appreciate you coming on. We thank you for taking the time to do it, and we apologize for what happens to your career from here.
Well, I'm
we
just looking
sincerely
forward to reading all the message board posts about how Watson wants to wee-wee in his house. That's perfect.
And they will. And
we're gonna have to get this on sunsportstv.com.
They could use the content, so I'll be sure and send an email. That'd be terrific.
We're gonna have to have some type of link to your page.
I still say, in the interest of public safety, you want to do it in your own house. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't want to know what you're doing.
But I'm going to take my chances outside the house.